We're spending a year in New Zealand.
And you're coming with us.
I'm Isak.
And I'm Anne.
And this is what we've been up to.
Howdy, partner. Hopefully we didn't catch any deadly bacteria. Bit of a crux here. Let's see if you can see Mount Taranaki.
In this episode, we finally leave the big city and start driving south.
We try finding free campsites, have some surprising wildlife encounters,
and almost run out of gas.
Quite low on gas.
After spending the weekend at Muriwai Beach waiting for the mechanic to open, we made our way back to Auckland.
What remained to be done on the van was quickly finished, and we found ourselves out on the road heading south.
We are officially out of Auckland and no more city traffic. Now the car is fully ready and we have left Auckland and we're on our big adventure finally.
Yes.
Driving on the left side has actually gotten quite natural by now.
Yeah, I'm just scared we're saying that and then like...
Gudunk.
Gudunk.
By the way, this is Holga, our Lucky Charm mouse.
Holga der Verfolger.
Holga the Verfolger from Susie Müller. It's super filled with just green hills and farmland and patches of forest. It's really pretty. Now it's a bit cloudy and gray, but it's super pretty.
Making our way down towards Wellington, we didn't really have a plan. We want to catch the autumn colors on the South Island, but before we can book a ferry over to Picton, we need to wait for Isak's glasses to arrive in Wellington.
Our van is unfortunately not certified as self-contained, something that is crucial if you want to freedom camp in New Zealand. So we had to figure out where we would be allowed to sleep.
For us to avoid paying for expensive campsites and holiday parks, we needed to figure out the different options available.
To begin with, we got a cheap one-year pass for the Department of Conservation sites. These sites range from a patch of grass on the side of the road to fully managed camps with showers and other facilities.
The downside of this pass, though, is that there are surprisingly few DOC sites on the North Island.
We had to resort to looking for free spots for our non-self-contained van on the app Campermate, which do exist but are very limited.
Before finding a camp spot, however, we decided to have a quick stop at the Three Sisters.
We made it to the ocean again.
We just came to the Three Sisters. It's a super cool mountain shape. We were wondering if we can go out. It says like danger, caution, whatever. Also the flood coming in, but we're hoping it doesn't, so let's go.
A bit of a crux here. There's a hound.
Over there. Nice. Short legs.
That was nice. Took a few pictures and now we have to head back to the van because we are not self-contained, so we cannot sleep here. We have to make it to a place where we're allowed to sleep before it's too late, so we have to hurry back, sadly. Already constructing your bridge?
Yes.
We made it back to the car. Woo. Mission successful. Hopefully we didn't catch any deadly bacteria.
Always that dramatic part in our...
Yeah, like really just the sign like deadly bacteria. But then you see people walking like barefoot and I guess it's all good. Bumpy, snaky, and slowly getting darker. Join us on our next adventure.
So the first campsite we tried was full.
Yeah, it was like 6 spots, all of them were taken. So now it's getting darker and darker, less and less options.
So this fucker of camping spot was also full, of course.
Then we know that the free ones fill up.
Yeah, we have to
fast.
be there earlier next time. I consider this the first FML moment of this adventure.
A little bit.
What do you say?
My cough is so bad.
Isaac wouldn't stop coughing. We made it to that campsite that luckily let us stay here for money. Great.
Yeah, our plans of Camping for free tonight did not work out. Hope tomorrow is better.
Sweet dreams.
Welcome to day 2 of trying to find a free camp spot.
Yeah.
But first, breakfast. I feel quite shit today. My sinuses are... yeah, they hurt. But the positive thing is that we're at a campsite by the ocean and they have some cats and they're super cute. Can't see one right now, but they're around. You'll see. We're doing oatmeal every morning. It's very nice.
Very cheap.
We have to be out of here in an hour because of checkout.
No stress. First breakfast,
Yes.
then everything else.
Correcto mundo.
Isaac trying again to make this seem very dramatic.
If we don't get out in an hour, they're gonna take our van.
Dum dum dum. And then we're gonna pay $1 million New Zealand dollars. Dum. And the cat's gonna eat us. Dum dum dum.
Not the cat.
Oh, now comes the best part.
The alarm.
Get up!
Hey. Last night we ran quite low on gas, so now the first thing is that we need to find a gas station before it runs all the way down.
Trying to figure out where the... Where's the upper? Me touching the phone, trying to get the focus there. Well, that does not work and...
It's literally on empty now on the gauge, so it's really perfect timing. And like we found the cheap gas station on the app, the Gaspy app, really good app. That's a good price.
Yes! Woo! Does it make sense to get like water or something we need in here? Since it's... Or should we not?
Get a discount if you shop in the New World.
We can just drive forward. Should we check that out?
Yeah.
Could be worth it. So, something about supermarkets, or at least big supermarket chains in New Zealand, is that they have gas stations next to their markets. And if you fill up at their gas station and you shop in their place before, you get a discount on fuel. And we have a few things left that we need, so we'll see if we get that in New World and then we get a better price, hopefully. Maybe, we'll see. We're shopping! 5 liters.
Please scan your New World Club card. Flybys or
No, we don't
airpoints
have one.
card. Insert cash or select payment type.
Success.
Diesel. Nice, we even got down to $1.95. It was worth it. Cool. That was a success.
With a full tank, we head off to the volcano. Mount Egmont, I think it's called. Or Egmont.
The
Right?
nipple.
I think, yeah, the nipple. The nipple of New Zealand. Let's go!
Nipple of New Zealand.
Our strange nickname for Egmont National Park might make more sense when you see it from above on Google Maps. As it was right on our route down south, we decided to have a look. However, on this cloudy day, we were not sure whether we would see it or not.
We made it! Oh my god, oh my god!
Let's see if you can see Mount Nipple.
Back to German hiking in the Birkenstock off-road mode. Let's put those bad boys into four-wheel drive. But I don't have any handle. You just close your toes a bit harder and then you just go. Oh, good morning, sir. Where are you? Where's the nipple?
The nipple is officially in the clouds, and we can't see shit. This is supposed to be the view of Mount Taranaki. We do want to come back to this area anyway eventually for the big hike, like a 3-day hike or 2-day hike around the volcano. So we will be back in the area anyway, so we're not too stressed that it's in clouds now. But it's a really nice spot, so I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like when we're back another day, for sure. We're still waiting for my glasses to arrive to Wellington, so we still can't book a ferry to the South Island, which is quite annoying. But we're gonna keep driving down towards that area and find a campsite for tonight. Hopefully find one a bit earlier today so that we don't end up having to pay again.
That's the goal. We'd
That's the
rather
next-
stay there the afternoon already than
But we think we found one by the beach, so it's gonna be a nice spot.
Yes.
Start to see the nipple a bit.
Wow, look at it. Wow, okay, now we're so close to seeing the whole thing. Look at it. Do you want to stop somewhere?
Howdy, partner. We found the spot.
Standing here at a super nice parking lot and the police comes over, and since we have to move around, it's only 3 vehicles allowed in that parking spot in a very small area, and those guys take quite a lot of space, but we talked and said we're gonna move it later for the night, but if someone comes it could be a problem, so the police car just drives in here and we're like, oh shit, maybe he's gonna complain about us staying there, and he parks here, walks, takes a rock. I'm like, what is he gonna do with that rock? He walks to that building, puts a rock and comes to our place, and I'm like, okay, here we go. But then he said, you guys, have you seen that there's a seal? I'm like, what? Yeah, there's a seal, a pretty big one. Have you seen it? I'm like, no. So he comes and shows us, and there's a super cute, pretty big seal just laying between the house and that garage, and he wouldn't move like.
Apparently he just pushed his gate open by himself and has been laying there. And he's not scared, like he's just...
There's like a dog inside here barking, obviously quite loud.
Is he gonna move?
So the police officer came back and he told us that he contacted the Department of Conservation about it, but apparently it's quite often like the case that seals leave the ocean and just go somewhere. Apparently they can go all the way up like 15 kilometers from the sea, and they don't really worry about it. They just say, just leave him alone, he's gonna go. We have a new neighbor. Sir, no free camping here, sir. Please, you have to be within that field. Apparently he's just looking for a place to sleep. I thought he's gonna go down to the water, but now he just found a comfortable spot in the stones. Yeah, like you would barely see him if you would know.
Avocado time.
Quacky.
Toasting our muffins in the pan. Simple but tasty. Here we go. Next leg of the journey.
Let's see where we're going. No idea yet. We had super cute neighbors though with this enormous bus and this luxury camper. They're super friendly, super nice people.
Bye! See you! Thanks for the tips!
So what happened, we figured out that ferries are quite sold out for the next few days, and the last times we checked it was always possible to book for the next day or for like 2 days in advance, and now it was a bit stressful to get something as soon as possible, so we're gonna get the night ferry, which is a bit sad because we were excited for the ride over to Picton, which is super pretty, but it saved us 3 days. Like it was either Sunday night or Tuesday afternoon.
Our plan now is to drive to the Pinnacles, which is a Lord of the Rings location, so the nerd of... Fuck.
The nerd of fuck.
So the nerd in me is really happy, and we're gonna stay down on that coast. It's outside Wellington for like 3 days. So now we're just preparing some quick driving snacks and start driving there. Yeah, but we have the ferry now, so that's good. Something. Now we just have to get my glasses. Next stop, fill up gas, fill up water, empty grey water, and then all the way to the Pinnacles.
Ooh. That's where people put their pee and poo, and we just put our grey water.
Success! Cool, that should be all done.
With our navigation set to our first Department of Conservation site, we were getting closer and closer to the Pinnacles. Many of the DOC camps are first come, first served, meaning that you can't pre-book a spot and you have to hope that there's enough space for you to park.
So we've been driving for quite a while now and it's getting emptier the more we go out, and it feels like no one's out here, not a living soul. But you never know if you end up, since it's quite a special place we're driving to. We're literally driving
650 meters from the moment of truth. Will we get a campsite or not? Dun dun dun.
Scenic reserve. 2, 3, 4.
I think we're safe.
Nice!
Oh yes.
That's really easy.
Success!
Nice. The question is, where do we want to stay?
Hi, I need a pen. We need to fill out this form for the... This is one of the Department of Conservation campsites that we have a year pass to, that we have to check in and fill in this form and put it in a metal box. So I'm gonna go and do that. Curry tonight. 15 minutes on the clock. Sadly, half of our stove doesn't work, so we can only make rice and curry like separately. We can't make them at the same time.
I like.
That was very tasty.
Yes.
And now it's sleepy time.
Oh yeah. First it's cleaning the dishes and getting the bed prepared time.
The fucking dishes.